Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has reflected on his experiences during the regime of late dictator General Sani Abacha, describing it as a bit of a miracle that he survived the period. In an interview with the media to mark his 90th birthday, Soyinka recounted how Abacha was mad and obsessed with him, leading to many people suffering consequences for associating with him. I consider it a bit of a miracle that I managed to survive that period, because Abacha was mad. He was really obsessed with me. Many people paid heavy price simply because they were associated with Wole Soyinka and they were available, he said. Soyinka shared a story about a driver who worked for Abacha and later approached his new boss asking to meet Soyinka, the person who had given Abacha such nightmares. The driver had heard Abacha and his visitor discussing Soyinka and wanted to know the person behind the name that triggered such a strong reaction. A story which I told the other day at the Metropolitan Club in Lagos was one of my favorite stories. A driver who was now working for yet another military officer had worked for Abacha, and he heard the host and the visitor talking about Wole Soyinka. It was the host who told me the story. He said, after the visitor left, the driver went to his new boss and said, "Excuse me, sir, this Wole Soyinka you are talking about, is it the same one who my master used to talk about? Please, just do me one favor. I want to meet him." The boss revealed. "Why do you want to meet him?" "I want to know the person who gave my boss, Sani Abacha, such nightmares." He said, "I want to know that person." Because anytime he heard the name Wole Soyinka, he went into frenzy. Abacha was desperate. Soyinka also revealed that Abacha's regime set up fake consulates and trading companies to trap and monitor him and others in Atlanta. He revealed that he had to be accompanied by policemen when flying out and returning due to security concerns. One was situated in Bayswater, where I used to stay, not far from where Muhammadu Buhari attempted to kidnap Omar Diko in the UK. It was purely to trap, to get hold of us. Several security units of police added us on their watch list. Afterwards, watching for us and for those who they were tracking. I wasn't the only one. In Atlanta, they set up fake consulate. We fought to make sure that the consulate in Atlanta, where I was teaching at Emory University at the time, was not set up. The envelope that passed to some of the city councillors was heavy. They admitted it. By the way, you know that I am an honorary citizen of the state of Georgia, and our American friends told these stories on the day of my investiture about what happened. They eventually succumbed to the pressure to set up that consulate, that fake consulate, and the president of my university insisted, because he got his report from the Secret Service in the US, he insisted that anytime I was flying out, I had to be accompanied by policemen. On returning, they would send the police to come pick me up right at the door of the plane. It was quite touching. Wole Soyinka made this known.